Here is the awesome Mafex comic book Captain America figure from Medicom. I've been on a real Mafex kick lately, and I really like this figure. I've seen others say that this is the definitive comic book Captain America figure, and I think that might just be the case. The box has a cool comic book cover-inspired design. This is Mafex number 217 for those keeping score at home. It has cool art on the sides and the back. There's some good examples of the posability you get with this guy on the back. And here's some horizontal art for those that celebrate. Popping them out of the package, the toe joints on my copy were stuck. A dip in some warm water took care of that, and now they move pretty nicely.
The Polynesian spot.
Moving up the legs, the knees are smooth but also solid. There are some drop-down hips to get extra movement thereabouts. And up in the torso, we've got lots of good movement with these two ball joints in the lower and upper regions. He's giving Shakira a run for her money. In the arms, there are the standard butterfly joints for all the up, down, and all around. Double elbows and a bicep swivel to do all the arm-type stuff you would want, and down in the wrists they have the usual Mafex peg and hinge type setup. The head and neck are on ball joints, with the crooked ball peg thing going on the inside to get more range looking up. Here's my first attempt putting him into a pose. It just wants to start voguing for the cameras. I think the paint overall is very good. Mine has a very minor blemish on the white star on his back, and the edge of one of the stripes on his chest, but otherwise it's pretty immaculate. I think the colors really pop and it is nice to look at on the shelf. On to the accessories. Let's start with the three heads. A masked neutral, masked grrr face, and a neutral unmasked one. The unmasked one also has a matching neck piece you can swap out, and this mask piece that goes around the back of his neck. You have to separate the head and neck to get the piece on though. When it's on, it slightly limits articulation, but that doesn't make me start wailing or gnashing my teeth or anything. He also has two versions of the shield, one for holding on his arm and another that goes on his back. The arm holding one has four swappable handle pieces that go on the inside, two for holding it on his arm and two for when you're using the shield holding hands. The shield goes on the arm pretty easily. It helps if you take the hand off and slide the arm through the bigger loop before you reattach them. The shield holding hands, however, are one of my little gripes with this figure. The smaller straps seem a little too loose for this plastic piece, which makes it fall off really easily. I'm guessing some sticky tack or something similar might help keep that in place if you really needed to, though. It's weird because my MCU stealth suit cap doesn't seem to have as much trouble with that as this one does. But one place this new figure has the stealth suit beat is the other shield. This is a really cool and clever solution for putting the shield on his back that doesn't require any convoluted contraptions or custom magnet setups like the MCU stealth one does. This version of the shield has two straps, one permanently attached and one that tabs in and out. So you put the locked down one over his left arm, and then swing the other one over his head and tab it in. It holds pretty snugly and it's that simple. This figure has all sorts of hands, including jazz hands, loose grip hands, tight grip hands, why you little Homer Simpson choking Bart hands, nose pickers, shield holding hands, shield strap holding hands, and punchers. I wish he had some saluting or karate chop hands, but that's a minor gripe. Here he is next to the Mafex MCU Stealth Suit Captain America and the CT Toys Bootleg Mafex Symbiote Spider-Man. The Marvel Legends Wolf Captain America and Captain Rogers. The Marvel Legends MCU Endgame and Avengers movie caps. Marvel Legends MCU Crossbones 2-pack and Civil War 3-pack with battle damage caps. Marvel Legends MCU Winter Soldier Stealth Cap and Infinity War J from Red Letter Media looking Captain America. Marvel Legends MCU World War II Cap and Peggy Carter. Man, I have a lot of Captain Americas, don't I? Marvel Legends Deadpool Legacy Deadpool and Wolverine. Jada Toys Street Fighter II Dalsim and M. Bison. And of course, the NECA Bob Ross and Jack Specific Homer Simpson. I think this is in the running for one of the best Captain America figures ever, and it's definitely one of my favorites. I love it and recommend it for anyone who can find it and is willing to pay the extra for an import figure. If you like this video, give it a like. And speaking of imports, I upgraded the shield setup on my MCU Stealth Suit Cap figure. Check out my video about that on the screen, and I'll see you next time. Have fun at dinner.